Today we're going to make raviolis, and helping me today is my dear friend Ian. So first, to make raviolis you have to make pasta. So first we're going to make the pasta. Sift together 300 grams OO flour. OO flour is really fine flour.
A teaspoon of salt in there, it just makes it nice and simple. And a little sift.
So then what you do is you mix together 2 eggs and 3 egg yolks and some oil. Here's 2 eggs.
Egg yolks.
And they're large eggs. And 2 teaspoons olive oil. Okay, so then what you do is you make a well in your pile of flour.
Which is just you with your hands in it.
And then you pour the egg in the middle.
And to start, you really just move it from the outside in. And it may burst, but I wouldn't worry too much about that. And you just keep bringing it all together. It's always going to vary a little bit because the
size of the eggs. So how long have you been kneading for? About 5 minutes there?
That's about 5 minutes. Maybe it takes a couple of minutes extra sometimes just to get it to the right consistency you want.
And what's it feel like? Does it feel like a baby's bottom?
I've never needed one of those, so I'm not really sure about that.
Right.
Thankfully.
Well, it looks like
Clean
we're ready to rest it.
But yeah, I mean it'll look like any other dough or pastry kind of dough as well.
Nice and smooth.
It goes smoother and it molds.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is just wrap it in cling film and let it sit in the fridge for 30 minutes.
So in this bit we're going to make one of the fillings for the ravioli, which is going to be ricotta and basil with a little hint of lemon and pepper for a little bit of extra flavouring. Just a good bunch of basil, good handful of basil, as much or as little as you want, but obviously the more you put in, the stronger the flavour will be in the end. 250 grams of ricotta, a lemon just for the peel we're going to use, and some pepper and salt as well, just to season, and a little bit of parmesan in the end as well. And it's dead simple. You just chuck that in there. You just chop up the basil a bit. You don't have to worry too much about it. You don't even have to. Some people kind of tear it, but whatever way you want to do it. Just crush it up. And just chuck it all in. Add your pepper. A little bit of salt. And just the outer part of your lemon, which is just the zest, so you don't want the liquid in it because it'll just be too wet for the filling. You just really want the zest. And just mix that in. Put some parmesan in with it. And it's as simple as that.
I'm going to make the other filling, and it's going to be a black pudding filling, but this black pudding is actually from Spain, and it's called morcilla. See, morcilla. And this is one that I've had sitting in my freezer for a while, but I thought it'd be good to use it as a filling, so let's see what we can do with it. So I'm going to saute some sliced garlic and some finely chopped red onion first. So I'm just going to cook the garlic until it's just starting to color, but I don't want it too brown. And then I'll add in the morcilla, the black pudding. It's already broken up and I haven't even put it in the pan, but basically that's the skin, so I took the skin off. And it'll break up really easily. So I just added a little bit of salt and I tasted it and it tastes good. And that's what it looks like cooked. I mean, basically, you don't need to cook it for very long. And once it's in the ravioli, it's going to boil again. So that's it, ready to get filled into the ravioli. For the black pudding ravioli, I think what we're going to do is a piquillo pepper sauce. So I'm just heating up some olive oil now, and then I'm going to fry some onions. So you're just going to cook them down until they're translucent. It's about 5 minutes. Just added a tin of piquillo peppers, and I got them from my mother last time she came to visit. And piquillo peppers are just like roasted red peppers, but they're a little bit sweeter and smokier after they're roasted. So when they're in the tin, they've been roasted and seeded and skinned. So I'm just going to let them heat through in the pan with the onions. Okay, so now I'm just going to give it a blitz until it's all smooth. And a little bit of balsamic vinegar. That's what Ian recommends. Now let's blitz it again. That's going to be ready now. I'm just going to before we eat it, I'm going to heat it up again just to make sure it's a little bit hot, and that's the sauce.